Okay, what is going on, guys? Welcome to day number 4 of the trading transformation. And I know that I missed yesterday, but again, like I said, so I don't burn out and so I don't necessarily like feel super duper like pressured to make videos. This is how it's going to be again, so we can have longevity with this because again, this is my goal to be. What am I talking about? This is what my YouTube channel is going to be. So like, you know, YouTube videos every single day forever until I'm off the internet. It's a huge ask. You know, there might be like some weeks where there's just like nothing and then like boom, drop on your head, you know. I'll try and be consistent at the beginning where I can give you guys like, the goal is to make sure you guys get all the base solid foundation out like as soon as possible so you guys can start learning the right way as soon as possible. And I think I've already done a really good job at that because I've put your gut. Why does my hair look so weird? And I think I've done a good job of putting you guys' heads in the right position so that you guys can be successful moving forward. So for everybody that is a trader, I hate to break it to you guys, today is going to be really boring. Click off the video. We're talking about the anatomy of candlesticks. We're going to talk about just candles, where the open is, where the close is, the highs and the lows of candlesticks. And we're going to talk about highs and lows within the market, and then we're going to talk about trends. Pretty basic, pretty boring stuff. But without further ado, let's get started. So I thought you guys could see my screen. Now you guys can. Whoa. Ooh. Playing. We're not going to tweak out. We got to teach you guys stuff. So this is something funny. I literally didn't know where to start today. I was like asking a couple people. I was like, dude, like I don't even know what the basics are. You know, it's like it's the same thing as a basketball player. You know, they just know how to dribble the ball and it's just second nature, you know, like how do you even teach it? How do you teach dribbling the ball? I don't even know. You just hit it, but like you have to hit it with like fingertips. You don't use your palm, you know, like it's the same thing with trading. It's like you just get so used to just knowing these things and then it just goes right over your head. So I had baby pips locked in trying to like guide me a little bit in this. And I came upon the decision of knowing that, hey, if you guys come across a chart that looks like this, might as well understand what's on the chart first and foremost, right? So honestly, we'll get into this first. On TradingView, there's several different types of chart. There's Japanese candlestick chart, which is usually what most people use. There's a line chart, and there's like Heikin-Ashi. There's all these different types of charts. The most normal one is a Japanese candlestick chart, which looks like this, and I have special little colors. If you guys want to see my colors, this is what they look like. If you copy them, it will instantly make you profitable. You know, it's crazy. When I first started trading, I would literally copy my mentor's chart colors because I was like, his chart looks so clean. Like, and I thought it would make me profitable. Far from the truth. So I don't even know why I showed you guys that. Just to teach you guys that lesson. But anyways, these little guys right here are called candles. You know why they're called candles? Because they look like candles. If we put a little flame on it, boom, look, it's a candle. We have the waxy part of the candle, and then we have the candle wick. And believe it or not, these little tails to the downside and to the upside are called wicks because these are candles. Crazy. So I'm going to explain the anatomy of these candles. We'll draw one right here. Boom. 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 Look at that little guy. Look at that little candle. And let's say this is a green candle. Oops. How do I? Here we go. This is a green candle, okay? An up candle, or in my case, a blue candle. Don't ask me why. I just made it. No! Don't ask me why I have my candles blue and black. I just think it looks cool. Literally as simple as that. Okay. Wow. This is more so an art class than it is a trading class at this point. And we're going to turn all of these red. Boom. And then we're going to color this guy in red. Boom. This one looks a lot better than the first Picasso one that we got. Okay. So we have an up candle and we have a down candle. With an up candle, a blue candle or a green candle, for most of you guys, if you guys are fresh on TradingView, there's 4 things that these candlesticks tell us. Okay? With an up candle, this line right here, we call this, or actually, wow. There's a lot to learn here. We might just talk about candles today, not even highs and lows and trends. I think we'll save that for tomorrow. So this solid filled in part of the candle is called the body. Okay, so if we scroll down here, right, everything that's blue and up, it's the body. Okay, everything that's green and up is the body. And the body tells us 2 things. It shows us where price opened, and it showed us where price closed. So, with a green candle, the start of the body, because we know green means up, the start is going to be down here, and that is going to be where price opened. Okay? So in this candle's instance, it's right here. This is where price opened. And then along with that, the body also tells us where price closed. So up here is where price closed. You know why? I don't know why I said you know why. But you know why they probably made it where price closed, because that's where the color stops. And it's like, boom. Ended there. Okay, so this line right here is the candle close. Closure. Close. Boom. So boom, the candlestick has already told us 2 awesome things about price. These candlesticks tell us a lot about price. 4 things. And the body tells us 2 things. Where price opened, so the start of it, and where price closed, where the end of this closed-in area is. You know what else these candles show us? They show us the highest point that price went during that time period, and we'll get to that. And it also shows us the lowest point that price went during that time period. And you know what those are? Those are seen through wicks. So this guy right here, just to make this look better. So this up here is the highest point that price went to. Hi. Hi, guys. Hi. Boom. This is the high. So that means price was able to push up here, and think of wicks like a snail trail or like a skid mark on your underwear. You know something's been there before. Similar with price. Price opened right here, pushed all the way up to this point, and then came down and closed here. Okay, ended that time frame right here. You know what else these wicks show? It shows the low. So same as the high. Oops. I don't know why I typed that. Okay. It shows us the lowest point that price went. So price opened. Who knows which came first, the high or the low? But price opened, We push down, leave a little snail trail down to this low. That means price got all the way down here and then pushed all the way up here and then came all the way back down here and then closed here. So the highest point of this candle is right here and the lowest point of this candle is right here. And then it's the same thing for a down candle, just the inverse of the open and the close. Because if price moved down, then the open is right here, the close is right here, the highest point of that candle is still right here, and the lowest point of that candle is right here. So that means price opened the time frame right here. Maybe it pushed up first, left a little snail trail all the way up at this price, and then pushed all the way down to this price at some point in time, and then came right here and then closed. Pretty cool. Okay. Now, you're probably saying, well, how long do these candles last? Well, that's what these cool things up here dictate. So if we scroll down to the candlestick chart, let's actually go on Bitcoin because Bitcoin's a 24-hour market. You can see right now, we are on the 1 hour chart. And you can see within here, right, price is moving, the close is moving currently, right? Right now we're in a green candle or a blue candle currently. Okay, and we're moving up and down. Notice how like up here was the high, and notice how it leaves that little wick, that snail trail, that history, that footprint of where price went. It's to help us understand price. And if we look at the candlestick before there, what happened to it? Where did price open? Okay, it opened right here, and within an hour's worth of time, price at one point during that hour came all the way down here to $47,992. And also within that hour, price came all the way up to $48,147. And then at the end of the hour, it closed at $48,125. So price opened right here on the hour and closed up here on the hour. And we can see this current candlestick, or actually let's move back and talk about this one because this is a down candle. So boom, this was 1 hour, the hour before this one. So what time is it right now? It's 6:17 my time. Okay. So at 6 p.m., this candle closed right here. And at 5 p.m., this candle opened right here. And at 4 p.m., this candle opened up here because it's a down candle, right? So this is where the candle opened, okay? Right at 4 p.m., price started here. Think of the open as like the starting point from the hour. And during that hour, price came all the way up to $48,377. And also during that hour, price came all the way down to $48,007. And then at the end of the hour, it closed at $48,062. Okay, and I don't really want to confuse you guys anymore. The only thing we'll talk about some more is time frames. So I was just saying that that was an hour's worth of time. What happens if I click, boom, 1 minute? Or what happens if I hit, boom, the 5-minute time frame? Now, we're seeing the same chart, right? If we go back to the hourly time frame, we can see, oh, look, boom, big candles, right? Representing a lot of price movement amongst hours of time. And then if we hit the 5-minute, we see that same price movement, but in shorter clumps, right? But each candle represents 5 minutes of price action. So now, when we see, boom, this huge leg up, we can see it in 5-minute candlesticks. And when we see this leg down, if we go to the hourly time frame, that to us just looks like 1 down candle, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 down candles in a row. Versus if we go on the 5-minute time frame, we'll see, oh, we can see price moving up, moving down, moving up, moving down, moving up, moving down, all the way down to here. Still showing the same price action, still showing exactly where price went, but now we're able to show where price went just in smaller periods of time. Okay. So if we look at this candlestick's about to close, right? We know it'll close because we can see the time right here. It's going to close in 4, 3, 2, 1, boom. We see that's where price is going to close. We're going to wait for the next candle to open, if it's going to happen. Boom. The next candle opens, and now is starting to create itself. So this 5-minute candle, what did it do? It opened right here because it's a down candle. The open is always going to be on the top, and the close is always going to be on the bottom, and it's inverse for up candles. This candle opened at 48,169, and during that 5-minute period, price was able to get all the way up to $48,178, and also during that 5-minute time period, price was able to go down to $48,120, and then by the time that 5-minute period came up, it ended right here at $48,147. And you're going to be trying to figure this out, saying, TJR, let's take a trade. I'm going to shoot you. You're not even close to being ready yet. We just have to understand. Literally internal thoughts speaking in this one, bro. We have to understand this first. Because this is pretty hard to understand. We're literally just going to forget highs and lows and trends. I thought, again, man, I'm jumping way too far ahead here. Okay, we're just going to focus on candles. And if the one thing that you guys can take away is that whatever time frame you're on represents the amount of time that the candle has to close. Okay, from the open till the close is the amount of time that the candlesticks on that chart represent. And then if you're also able to identify the open, the close, the high, and the low within every single candle, then you're on a good track. And I think I did a relatively good job of teaching you guys that today. Let's try and drill a little bit more out. We'll go to the 15-minute. Now, these candles represent 15 minutes worth of price action. So if we go in here, and we'll do 2 more, and then I'll let you guys go for this little Super Bowl Sunday thing. Okay? If we look at this up candle right here, where did price open? It opened right here, right? Because it's the bottom of the shaded blue part. The bottom of the up candle. Okay? It opened at, and if you guys don't know where I'm getting the prices from, it's on the right-hand side, right above me, right there. Okay? So we can see price opened at $48,422. At some point in time during those 15 minutes, price came all the way down here to $48,364. And also within that 15-minute period of time, price came all the way up here to $48,470. And then at the end of that 15-minute time period, price closed right here. Ready? Last one. This next candle, price opened right here at $48,446. And sometime during that 15-minute time period, price was able to push up to $48,481. And then also, during that 15-minute time period, we had a tiny little wick, tiny little poke down. But for the most part, we just ended and closed that 15-minute time period right here at $48,374. And the last thing I want to leave you guys with is the cool thing about this is you guys can see the reason why these candlesticks are so awesome and so important and so beneficial to us is because we can see a month's worth of price action in candles. We are able to see a week's worth of price action in candles. We're able to see every single day's worth of price action in candles. And then within those days, we're able to see 4-hour chunks of those days in candles. And within those 4 hours, we're able to see hour chunks within those 4-hour chunks within those days. And within those hourly chunks, we're allowed to see 15 minutes 15 minutes worth of price action. And within there, we're able to see 5 minutes worth of price action. And within there, we're able to see 1 minute. Every single minute worth of price action, whether price is going up just the tiniest bit or down just the tiniest bit, to help us figure out where price is going. And I'm just going to leave that with you guys here. So you guys now understand two things. Candles and the anatomy of them. Open, close, high, low, open, close, high, low, and time frames. 1 minute time frame shows how many minutes worth of price action? 5 minutes? Dumbass! No, 1 minute. The 15-minute time frame shows how many minutes worth of price action? What? 15 minutes? Yeah! Lesson 1, checked off. You guys are killing it. I'll see you guys tomorrow or whenever the next video comes. I kind of want to make another video tomorrow. I get like horny making these because I love teaching people. All right, peace out. I love you guys.